everyone and welcome from Datarum Algorithmica on CTrader Store. So I'm presenting you 4 new indicators that will be available on store. Now I'm going to explain to you very quickly for all 4 indicators the functionality and for which style of trading these indicators are made for. Okay, so the first indicator is a VWAP band with swing high and swing low. It's very simple. You just click download and install. You can customize, you can see up to 3 sigma, 3 standard deviation of VWAP. This is volume weighted average price. You can choose the color, you can choose the period, you can choose the sensitivity of the swing high, swing low structure. You can see here it's very effective. So if you are a swing trader, whenever you get these red or green triangles, you can start to place in advance your risk reward. Okay, so here we have a change of trend direction, and because the price action goes on a 1 standard deviation or 2 standard deviation of the VWAP band, you have the green arrow. You can start to place your trade. Okay, I want a risk reward here, something like that. You see that the trade goes higher, so you can even have this kind of position, and you can do it in advance before, because you have the indicator will give you the green arrow when it gets the signal, and effectively the price action goes and touches on the 1, 2, or 3 standard deviation of the VWAP. It's very simple, it's very effective, it's good for traders who don't want to waste time and go do scalping or things like that. They want to take few trades with a very good risk reward. For example, we see here we have the red arrow here, we have the green candle, we have the red arrow. So it's the signal, you get it 1 bar before. Then you start to see that you have the red bar. So the price action confirms the trading signal of the VWAP band. And you can start to place, okay, I have a risk reward, the previous high it's here, okay, so that's your risk reward eventually. And the ratio it's 2, 3, or 4 to 1. So it's very good, it's effective, it's simple. There are very few indicators. You decide the VWAP bands, and that's it. Then whenever you get on chart, you get the signal, you start to structure your trade, you decide your risk reward 2 to 1, 3 to 1, and then you place a trade. Small size, you're done. That's it. You don't need to waste time on scalping and stuff like that. That's the first indicator that will be available on store. Second indicator, it's a market structure indicator. It's complete. It basically describes the market structure. So you don't have to go on chart and do some guesswork and say, okay, this is the fair value gap, and do Picasso or painting, or do the Mona Lisa and stuff like that. The indicator, it has a info panel here. You can decide which color you want: black, blue, brown, red, yellow, azure, green, whatever. The info panel comes at the bottom, top, right, or left. So you can decide, I want it at the bottom or at top left, top right. All the indicator, all the things, they are all on panel here. You can customize everything, and basically it describes for you the market structure. So it finds for you the fair value gap, the change of character, what is weak low or a weak high. So it basically, sorry about that. It finds all the critical level in the market structure, so that you have a clear positioning here. You see we have weak low, so you know that the price action is changing. The following bar is green, so you have a change of price action, and so the market structure, it helps you to find trades. Again, we have a weak low here, swing low. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I want a risk reward going long. Okay, so I know that this is definitely it's a swing low. Okay, I know it's a weak low, so I can have a very narrow stop loss, fixed stop loss, trailing stop loss. So I know well before that, for example, I can have this kind of risk reward because the market is coming, it's coming from this direction. Okay, I have the weak low here, I see that the green bar comes after, and then I can structure, or I can just place a limit buy order at any weak low or weak high, something like that, because I know that the market structure is changing, and it guides you, it helps you in your manual trading. You can enter at market, or you can place orders according to how is the market structure. You find that the previous BOS level it's here, so you can place limit orders here, limit sell here, which is gold 4700, and you can place limit buy orders here on this week low. So you can structure also your orders, your market orders. You don't need to trade at market because gold is very volatile. You don't need to do scalping. You place orders in the right spot at the right levels in the market. Here, limit sell, here, limit buy, weak low, weak high, and you can capture the whole range of the price action. So again, market structure indicator, you have all the info, you see the market structure, you see how beautiful it is, it tells you what is the bias, the swing high, swing low, internal swing, or the external structure. It tells you the book intelligence, so it tells you bulls, bears, prevalence, it gives you the FVG, fair value gap, what is the premium, what is the discount area, what is the equilibrium area. So it's really complete. It gives you a complete vision of the market structure. Now, if I put it on a 4-hour chart, bear with me, I want to find... okay. You see, it can show you what is the gray area, it's the premium area, the green area is the discount area. So you can customize the color, okay, you choose this color, you work out the opacity of the color so that you can see all the price action underneath. Okay, so now, for example, market is closed. We know that here, this, let me move this one, okay? The market structure shows you here, you are in the discount area. You see here that there is the wick low, okay? It's a wick low, it's a swing low. So you are almost certain on what you are doing, the sort of market order you are placing. You can enter here, you can enter here, and you can find very good risk reward, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, and it's all very, very precise. And you don't need to waste time on trading minute by minute, hour by hour, because you can do the opposite. For example, you see that the market structure is changing here, and you can place your trade at this level, okay? You place a stop sell order, and that's your risk reward. That's the previous high here, okay? You enter somewhere here, you place a stop sell order, that's your risk reward. And then you can capture all the trade, all the price action, even you see how far it's going down. So market structure indicator available will be available here, Datarum Algorithmica. It will be very cheap, something like $79. All the indicators that you buy one, it's one-time purchase. You can use it indefinitely. You don't have to pay monthly subscription, nothing at all. Purchase the product, download it, install, click, then you have all the features on the side of the panel. It's all very simple, and you can gather all the information that you want. You don't need to do anything. It does everything for you. All the market structure, fair value gap, order blocks, discount area, premium area, swing high, swing low, everything, change of character, everything. That's the second indicator. Now we get into something more sophisticated, which is has been made for professional traders who want to know more about the volatility or the market structure. So this indicator, it's for professional traders. You need to have some knowledge of conditional volatility. With the indicator will come also, I will provide to any customer the manual instruction to understand with the basic notion of what is conditional volatility, which models to use according to what you are trading, okay? So this indicator is very important because it measures conditional volatility on a continuous time frame, and it utilizes GARCH models, which is generalized autoregressive conditional heteroscedasticity models. What it does, basically, it finds when volatility is clustering, okay? So when there is an accumulation of volatility, what you don't see, when you are on CTrader, you see green, red bars, okay? But you don't know what is the volatility in that moment. So this indicator, it measures the conditional volatility. This blue line measures the clustering of volatility. So what happens? You see here, this blue line goes up. You have an orange dot popping. What that means is that volatility is accumulating. And you know that here then we have this other yellow dot, which are this line here. It's a value at risk level. It means that the conditional volatility that it's measuring in real time, it's going to violate some value at risk levels. It means that the volatility is going to be, it's accumulating, it's clustering to be very, very high, and so the value at risk or the price action is going to become, it's going to be more volatile, okay? And so that it's useful to see when the market is going to have some very rapid change in direction, you can anticipate what is going to happen because you see it on the indicator. So this blue line goes up, means vol is clustering, okay? And you have some value at risk threshold signal alert, okay? But you see the blue line goes up, and you see, if you see the bar here, it's green. So you think, okay, gold, the price, this is euro dollar. You see, okay, no, euro, it's fine, I can be long. No, you cannot be, perhaps you enter a position somewhere here and you place your take profit here, okay? What happens, and you have risk reward, it's this one. Very profitable position. You expect the market to start from here and go back up here. Then what happens is that you may be wrong, because you see that it changes direction and it goes down and eventually can take your stop loss and goes way below your stop loss, okay? So this indicator is very, very useful because it tells you in advance when volatility is accumulating and the market can change direction, and so it's going to take your stop loss, and you want to exit your trade, or you want to go to break even, or you want to take a profit, or you don't want to place any bet at all, okay? You can think, okay, I go long here and I want to go up here, but then you're wrong, because the market stops here, okay, and it goes back down, it takes out this level, and then your risk reward is crashed. And the conditional volatility finds everything before, in advance, because here the price is going up, but volatility underneath into the market, it's clustering. So it means that other traders, they are placing sell orders below the market price, and so the market drags down. And you have the confirmation with the arrow. Red arrow, okay, let's get in, and you can short euro dollar here. Green arrow, that's it. And then volatility is clustering again. You see how it's fantastic, this indicator. These purple dots, they are very high value at risk. It's VAR 99. These are very technical, highly technical features, which only a professional trader, somebody who has studied finance or economics, who has studied financial markets, can understand. So this indicator is very technical, and the price will be around $149 or something like that. It'll be a bit more expensive because in real professional settings, okay, like if you go to work in an hedge fund or in an hedge fund, in any prop firm, okay, prop firms, they pay a monthly subscription to have this kind of models. They want to know conditional volatility, they pay the developer the software, and they pay a monthly subscription for the updates, any syntax repair, bugs, stuff like that, any upgrade, okay. Now, here you have these dots up here, say, okay, value at risk is very, very high. So it means that you need to have a very tight risk management, because market is volatile, and then if you have a very wide stop loss, you're going to take a big loss. But this is very interesting. You have green arrow here, first signal, and then the market goes up a little bit, euro dollar. Then you have another green arrow here, which is the definitive signal. Swing low here, wick of the candle, you can capture this trade. But the indicator at the same time prepares you before, because the market is green, okay? You think euro dollar is fantastic, but there is clustering volatility into euro dollar trades. It's able to read the volatility, the bid ask spread, and the positioning in the whole volume of euro dollar. You're trading gold, anything. So these indicators tells you when in advance you can be long, but you can expect a sell-off after, because volatility is clustering. And then with the histogram here, with the bars here, you can see the confidence score of the indicator. All the dots, okay, define what is the level of volatility and the alert level of the market in that moment. You see here, green arrow, the market was going down, so it anticipated the move up, okay? Back here, you see red arrow here, it captures all these movement and it gives you confirmation. It does not give you one. Red arrow here, another here, it tells you market is volatile. You see all the green bars, how they are high. So the confidence score of the conditional volatility is very, very high. It means that volatility is going to be persistent. And along the price action gives you the signal confirmation. So you know that you can be short here, and then here. You have here the change of direction signal, okay? So here you have the info panel on this level here with all, you see what is the Garch model, what you can decide if it's a Gaussian distribution, if it's a skewed distribution. You can see the scoring of the signal 32 on 100. And critically, what is most important, conditional volatility, it gives you the information on in what or which market regime you are. It's a neutral regime, it's a low volatility regime, it's high volatility regime. Okay, and then you have the you can see the leverage, the diagnostic on the bars that it's measuring. It tells you if there is any trade that is actionable. At the moment, okay, it's none because the market is closed. It tells you what is the direction. Near sell, okay? So it tells you also the kind of position that you can take. So it's not only a visual indicator that discovers the volatility regime in the market with conditional volatility, and it anticipates, it gives you the confirmation when the trend is going down, and it tells you when the trend is going up, but the clustering of volatility, it's an alert that basically defines for how long you can be long or short before the market changes direction. Okay, it's a bit more complicated than the other indicators. The conditional volatility is only for professional traders who can understand this level of sophistication. This is not a usual thing that you can find on CTrader. This is a very sophisticated, highly sophisticated indicator. So it's actionable. Okay, it defines, okay, direction near sell. It gives you what is the risk reward, because the indicator reads the balance, the account balance, the equity, the free margin. So it gives you in real time what is the risk reward, the size that you can take. Or here I'm on a demo account of $3,000, and so I can use 50 lot. So it's and it gives you what is the stop loss, take profit in pips. Okay, so stop loss 100 pips, take profit 200 pips. So risk reward, it's 2 to 1. And it measures what is the spread, the value at risk. So now the spread is 1.6, but normally in raw account it's 0. And it measures, critically, it measures the volatility of the spread sigma. You can see here. So it has a very intelligent logic. In real times, it tells you what is the volatility between the bid-ask spread, size factor, etc. So it's also actionable. It defines you what unit lot you can use, like size, okay, risk, size, the pips of the stop loss and take profit, the risk reward that you can define in the parameters here on the panel. You can define, I want a 2 to 1 risk reward, a 3 to 1 risk reward. Here you see there is GARCH, eGARCH, GJR, GARCH, or auto GARCH model, eGARCH model. So you can decide which model you use and what sorts of panel alerts you want to have. So you see eGARCH model, it structures the indicator in a different way. It gives you different signals. You need to know what is the difference between GARCH and eGARCH. eGARCH model, it captures also the asymmetry of volatility in any market instrument. So this indicator is highly sophisticated. It's unique on CTrader Store. Nobody does these things. You will find it only on Datarum Algorithmica. I have, at the moment, a Bachelor of Science in Finance. I will go for my Master in Quantitative Finance, so I know what I'm talking about. And as I said, this indicator, I can provide an instruction manual to understand all the functionality, okay? So you can, of course, all these lines here, they're all the value at risk. Whenever the blue line goes through all this value at risk, it means that the market volatility is accumulating, is clustering, and the positioning is becoming more and more risky. And you can find what is the direction, what is the size of the trade you can take, the pips of the stop loss and take profit, and if the spread it's volatile, how volatile it is. It tells you what is the volatility regime. It's neutral, it's high volatility regime, it's low volatility regime. So when it's a low volatility regime, you can be long. If it's high volatility regime, you can be short, because higher volatility, the market sell off. If it's low volatility, the market, it's long. So risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. Then now we get to the last but not least indicator, which is very nice. Okay, now we get to the last indicator, which I call SatNav trade indicator. It's a SatNav. It's it gives you the direction of the trend. It's a sort of super trend indicator or Donchian. It's a channel indicator. So it finds the overbought and oversold levels, and it gives you the entry level and the take profit and stop loss levels. SatNav indicator. You can see that there is the you have the info panel on chart, top left or bottom left. So you can read what is, you can decide which kind of trading style you have, if it's swing trade, custom, default, scalping, if you're trading crypto. So there is a preset structure, or you can set it in automatic. It reads what you are trading, and it's very, very useful because you can see the shaded area, there is the channel area, so the green and the red lines, so you can see when there is a cross of the indicator lines, and the color changes whenever the price action changes, okay? And you have a clear market signal. Here you have sell, okay? 14 bars, boom, done. Buy 5 bars, it counts the bars. Buy 9 bars, buy 6 bars, sell 1 bar. Then it gives you the entry point, okay? Entry this level, and it assigns the take profit levels, and you can have fixed take profit or dynamic take profit. And here you have all the info. So active trade is short, the entry price level 4610, then you have what is the stop loss up here on the structure here, and then you have the 3 take profit levels, and it, again, it gives you what is the signal, what is the market regime. It's choppy and normal volatility is normal. It gives you what is the RSI, the Z-score of the volatility, what is the efficiency, volatility structure, momentum, persistence, then what is the win rate, etc., etc. You have a wonderful info panel here with clear direction. Go long, go short, entry at this level. You can enter at this level, place the stop loss here, place the first take profit here. So it's very simple. Download, click, install, and you can use it straight away. You don't. This indicator here also is very, very useful. You can install it, and it helps you with trading at market. You place a limit buy, stop order buy, or a limit sell at all the levels where the indicator gives you the signal buy or sell, and basically you are done. Okay, so this indicator will be available on store for $149, but it's one-time purchase. You have it, and then you can use it indefinitely. And on panel, you have all the customization, ATR, RSI, take profit, all the market structure. You can customize the colors. You can decide where to visualize the info panel. So forth. You have all the preset things. If you are doing swing trading, if you are doing scalping, if you are doing crypto, everything. So if I zoom out, you can see the indicator doesn't move. It's attached on the chart, so there is no problem. All the graphics, they are perfectly working, and it's highly effective. Okay, it does not miss a change of direction. Buy, sell, buy, sell. It's very, very precise. You can place orders in the market, and you have a high probability of being profitable. So 4 indicators, they all will be available on Datarum Algorithmica C Trader Store. You can contact me at datarumalgorithmica@gmail.com during working days, working hours, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, a little bit longer. Please do not waste my time, okay, because I'm providing these indicators which are of a very good quality, and you can use it once. You buy once the indicator. I don't know, you want something that it's very, very easy to use. You want the VWAP band, okay? There is, you download, click, install it once, and it's one and done. That's it. You can install it and you can use it indefinitely. You don't have to pay monthly subscription or something like that. So again, you can email me or you can use Telegram, but do not send spam messages, okay? These indicators, they will be available on store for Datarum Algorithmica. The price, some will be cheaper, like VWAP band will be like $50 or $60. Other indicators, conditional volatility indicator, or I have many others indicators. I have pro structure pattern detector. I have a lot of very good algorithms. A simple professional vol interface. It's the simple version of the conditional volatility indicator, rolling standard deviation, exponential weighted moving average, all sorts of things. Okay, you can email me, use Telegram. Don't send spam message. Don't waste my time. My stuff, it's of high quality. You can buy it once. You can use it indefinitely. Okay, so you're all very welcome, and I hope that you will find my product useful, and that I can help you all also with good indicator for manual at market live trading, so that you can see clear positions that you can use. You can be the VWAP band, you can use the SatNav if you are lost somewhere, and you can use the SatNav trade indicator, and you will never miss a move of the market. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and you can have entry, price, take profit, stop loss. It's very, very easy to use. Okay, you're all welcome.